So, und damit ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge Tell Me Why. Und voraussichtlich zur letzten in Kapitel 2, dass wir das, oder ich hoffe mal, dass wir das heute noch durchkriegen. Das Kapitel 2, dass wir dann morgen mit Kapitel 3 und dem, glaube den letzten Kapitel sogar loslegen. So. Also ich denke mal so im Sommer, ne, Alter. Im Sommer wird es bestimmt gut, oder schön ausschauen. Nicht gut, sondern schön. Denke ich mir. So.
Hey, graves are back that way.
Wo sind die Gräber? Da. Gut.
So, do you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
Mal irgendwo kann ich mich an was
Never had a
erinnern.
reason to.
Da.
Thankfully.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always. She loved us. A lot. But sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Jawohl. Gut. Okay. So. Und schauen wir mal weiter.
Building a house right next to the cemetery. Hard to think of a worse idea than that.
Well, look at Michael. Some people actually go to cemeteries willingly. People with functional families, I guess.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave,
Kann man da?
just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible, Mike?
Not this one.
Ne. Philips. Nee. Sind wir nicht. So, was haben wir denn da hinten? Nein. Was ist das? Das kann jetzt richtig.
No dice.
Nein. Das kann ich
There's Michael.
auch nicht. Wo ist der Michael?
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to that.
Das ist er auch nicht, ne?
Or CeeLo Green.
Ben. Short and simple. I like it.
Come on. There's only a handful left.
Ja, lass mich doch mal kurz gucken. Da sehe ich auch keinen Namen. Ach da, okay, Nevex, okay.
Wasn't he that fancy fisherman?
Yep. Eddie still watches reruns of the show he was on. Every once in a while his face pops up. It's super weird.
Schon mal da?
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know. No
Salat,
luck on my end.
No dice.
Salazar. Das ist auch nicht das.
Why does that sound familiar?
Yazzie Trucking.
Wo ist denn jetzt die Allison wieder? Wir müssen weiter nach da hinten.
He always
Glaub
flies
ich.
the horn for us. When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
Nein. Ui.
So, how are you,
Holding up.
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
Wie war dein Onkel?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Ich glaube, ich verstehe.
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there.
Du standest deinem Onkel nah.
You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
Ich melde mich als Vorkoster.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Wo soll das Grab sein?
So we might be having some trouble finding a particular grave.
You serious? Walk straight to the big tree, then look to your right. I swear, bats have better eyesight than you two.
Says the guy wearing glasses.
Yeah, but these are magnifying glasses. And they do infrared, so I see everything.
Okay. Über diesen Ort.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
Mehr über das Teillinked Denkmal.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history. That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Yeah, and I mean it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
Okay. Dann wir stören dich nicht länger.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Ja, wir reden später.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Okay, jetzt haben wir alles gesehen eigentlich.
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. So ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got in.
Wait up. Michael said it would be close to the crooked tree.
Ja, und was hat es jetzt mit mir zu tun?
How are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. Where are you going?
Ich will jetzt einfach mal wissen, wo das...
Wait, is this the one we called Allison? You coming?
I'll be right there. Well, I better make sure he doesn't get lost. See you, Michael.
Bin jetzt ein bisschen verwirrt.
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Hier kann ich nirgendwo was drücken. Nö. Geht überall wohl nix.
Anything?
Nah, just a whole lot of nothing.
Kann ich nicht irgendwie schneller laufen? Das gibt's doch nicht.
No luck on my end. You?
Nothing.
Nee,
Yes,
das
again.
also ich... Das jetzt auch nicht, ne?
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Das Einzige, was ich vorhin nicht angeklickt habe, ne? Das ist das Einzige, was ich vorhin nicht angeklickt habe.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids,
Meine Güte.
it's time.
Warte mal, da kann ich mich wieder an was erinnern. Hier.
You really have to go, Eddie? I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? And we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, jetzt haben wir da. Jetzt können wir da weiter suchen, oder wie? Aber ich weiß jetzt auch nicht so ganz.
Where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Okay, hier können wir nochmal uns an was erinnern.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back!
Okay.
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Okay.
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
This spot's familiar.
Nochmal, hier können wir uns noch an was erinnern. Ah, hier, Brown.
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Ah,
Well, we were
okay.
only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her dad
Gehen wir
could
kurz
pick
da
up
hoch, weil da
Marianne's,
steht einer. Oder eine.
You know,
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was
Oh.
years later.
Hi. I didn't see you there.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop.
No harm done. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Vecchi store, Allison, right?
Yes. And you're... It starts with a K, right?
Kendra. Don't worry. Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would be...
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
So. Was ist das für ein Akzent?
I hope this isn't rude, but where's that accent from?
Georgia. Born and raised. Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a
Ey,
story.
tut mir leid, aber ich höre da
Well,
keinen
I
Dialekt
wasn't
raus
planning
oder
to stay
keinen
for more than a
Akzent.
few months. And we came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then,
Ja,
we
doch
lost
ein
him.
bisschen einen leichten, einen ganz
Just an
leichten.
accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
Willst du zurück nach Georgia?
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Bleibst du hier?
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to. Just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but... You have any thoughts?
Diese Stadt ist eine Sackgasse.
Yeah. Don't let yourself get stuck here. This place is a dead end.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you for your honesty.
It sounds like you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
I really appreciate that.
Well, we should get moving. I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
Jo, Dankeschön. So, und jetzt gehen wir nach da unten mal.
Damn. She got kind of stranded out here.
I know.
So, was haben wir da?
No dice.
Gut.
Not
Oh,
yours.
nein, gut. Da vielleicht.
Why can't I remember? Where is she?
Da ist sie. Mary Ann Ronan.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on her mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by. And over the years, she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her. And the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
Du hättest es besser machen können. Du hast getan, was du tun musstest. Du hast unsere Familie zerstört. Ah.
Typical. Running away when things get tough. I don't buy that Marianne pushed you away. You turned your back on her. And now you're making excuses. Like always, you destroyed our family. You don't even have the decency to admit it.
I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
You went through a very challenging time, and anyone could come out on the other side confused. There's help available out there, if you'll take it.
Keep your help.
So that's it then. We're done because I believe something different than you?
No, it's because you don't believe in me.
I see. Then I guess there's nothing more to say. You two really are her children.
Hey, I know that was hard, but you did the right thing. Come on.
Okay.
That was something,
Ruhe
huh?
in Frieden.
Yeah, it was.
Well, if you feel like saying I told you so, now's the time. Everyone in our lives back then, none of them really gave a shit about us. Sorry, I didn't mean...
It's okay. I mean, we had to force the truth out of Eddie, too. But at least he took care of us.
Ich verstehe, wieso du weg willst.
I get now why you're so pumped to go to Juneau. You know, a part of me really thought I'd come here and everything would be exactly the same.
Tyler?
Ach so. Entschuldigung.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off.
Danke, dass du mitgekommen bist.
Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
Mach dich nicht selber runter.
Nothing. You've been working on that accounting degree, and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down. As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos. Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long. And when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Der hat mir jetzt voll erschreckt, Alter. Boah, bin ich jetzt gerade zurückgekupft. Das war Alice, das war Tessa.
Tyler, are you alright?
Allison. Barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Ich würde sagen, das war Tessa. Damit, dass da jetzt Anna aus der aus der Scheune rauskommt, damit habe ich jetzt nicht gerechnet. Ey, leckt mich am Arsch.
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Huh. At least you were spared. Asshole even dumped the drawers.
So. Ich würde
I
sagen,
might have found something.
wie es weitergeht, erfahren wir in der nächsten Folge. Leider haben wir es doch nicht heute geschafft, Kapitel 2 durchzubringen, aber ich würde sagen, nächste Folge auf jeden Fall. Also, wie immer, wenn es euch gefallen hat, Like oder sogar Abo da lassen, würde mich sehr freuen. Bis zum nächsten Mal und ciao.